we landing today, boys? So we already actually landed. We picked this thing up from Lansing, and we are in Arlington Heights. We're here at Medina Mufflers. This thing's gonna get this motor pulled. I'm just waiting for the owner to see where he wants me to drop it, and then from here we are headed to Aurora to pick up some cash, and then from there we will be going to about 3 hours into Indiana, and then back up to Whitening, Indiana, and then from there to Louisiana, which is about 14 hours or so, and then we should go for there. And I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Today, part 2, boys. So it is a hot, humid day. So I got the fans on full blast, making sure the trans stays nice and cool. And we got a somewhat dirty trailer. I got some grease from somebody's greasy ass ball joints. Everything's good. Trailer's good. All the lights are in working order, even though the truck's not on right now, but I checked them earlier. Everything looks pretty good. So we're halfway there. We're about 2.5 hours away, and then we should be in Indiana for this pickup, and then it is going back up north to Whitening, Indiana, and then from Whitening I will, like I said, be going to Louisiana, which is about a 14-15 hour ride. So I should be there Tuesday afternoon, and then I will be back Wednesday probably, because there's no rush on this, and then we shall go from there to see how the week goes. But other than that, we are smooth rolling, so I will see you guys at the pickup, and we'll go from there. They're all loaded up, ready to go, and I can't see anything on my windshield because I had the AC on the whole time I was loading. But it's back there. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera. While we wait for this windshield to defrost a little bit, which is funny, but that's how cold my AC is, so it's great. But we are rolling. Finally got this thing loaded. We got a 3 hour ride back up north. We are by Indianapolis. Should be dropping this thing off at 10:30. Then from Whitening, Indiana, headed way back south down to Louisiana. I wish I would have just gone now, but this was first, and this is first come first serve. So I took care of this first before anything. Then I will be heading down to Louisiana. But I'll show you guys the truck a little bit. Probably at the next fuel stop. We'll see how it goes. Should be quick. But I'll show you guys the truck. It's nothing crazy, just a regular truck that he likes to buy. So that being said, I will see you guys the next stop. Alright, so this is the thing that we picked up. I don't even know what year it is, to be honest. But it's a little beat up. It's a project. Frame is good. Body has a little bit of rust on it. I realize my light is not working there. Got the spares, got the original in the back though. But it's a nice working truck. That could be a daily. But I don't know why I keep saying but. Yeah, I mean, everything's working pretty good. Like I said, it's nice daily, I guess. And I didn't even realize this tail light had tape on it. Wow. Whatever. Probably gonna need tail lights anyways. But yep, we are headed. We got about another 1.5 hours to drop this thing off, and we should be good to go to Louisiana. And we are all dropped off, and we are headed to Louisiana. It's about, as you guys can see, 13 hours. It is 10:30 at night. I have been working since about 8 in the morning, so we will be taking a nap maybe after we pick up the truck. So should be pretty good. Obviously, if I feel tired, I will pull over, take a nap, but I will continue to drive until I do need to take a nap. I feel pretty good. Can't not complain. Trip went pretty good. Everything went pretty smooth. Today was very tight squeeze with everything, you know, with the late pickup this morning, and then having to go north Then I had to go back down south to Aurora, and then from Aurora I had to go to Ace's shop, and then from Ace's shop I went to like Indianapolis area, which is south, and then Indianapolis I went up to Whitening, Indiana, which is north, and now I'm headed south again, all the way to Louisiana. So it has been a day to remember. Very busy, but I try not to stress myself with keeping everything in order, because it is what it is. You know, as long as everything gets picked up and dropped off in a timely manner, we should be good. I did tell the guy it's going to be after 12 o'clock that I pick up, so, you know, I do have a couple hours to play with if I decide to take a nap, which I probably will, because why not? Why am I going to push myself when the guy already knows I'm coming? He has all day, and so do I. So I'll take a nap before picking up the truck, and then I will take a nap after picking up the truck. That way I am not during traffic hour. I'll probably take a nap. That way when I wake up, you know, it'll be after traffic hour, and then smooth rolling. But I just want to give you guys a quick little update how everything is going, and I should see you guys somewhere in St. Louis, because there's really not much to record or talk about until I get to a different state, and we should go from there. We finally got some sunlight, so it is now morning traffic, rush hour. I guess everybody's trying to get to work, and I'm just crossing, like, you know, I'm going through 57, which takes me through like 3 different state lines, even though I'm going straight down, but it still takes me like 3 different state lines. I was just in Missouri, Arkansas, and then now I believe I am going into, let's see what it says, I think Louisiana, to be honest. I don't remember. I've been down this route a couple times already, and yep, Tennessee, there you go. I can't remember them all the time, so. Oh, it's actually 55 now. Something like, yeah, it's 55. But overall, pretty decent night. Been driving all night. Just been stopping for fuel. That's about it. As you guys can see, it's 6:47 a.m. I left Chicago. Well, I left Indiana around 10 o'clock, I think, or something like that. I don't really remember. But it's been a pretty smooth ride. It was just raining really bad like 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, which sucks because the truck was pretty clean. So now it's going to be all like dirty and stuff, but it is what it is. I will update you guys a little bit later, see how everything is going. I only got 5 hours left, so it should be, yeah, I think I should just drive straight through. I don't know, we'll see. I'll text the guy, see what his schedule is. Maybe I can take a nap before, so I can feel nice and ready to go. Once I pick up, take another nap, and then just come back home, and then we should see. We'll see what the guy says, and then, well, yeah, I guess we'll go from there. We're about an hour and a half away to our pickup. Unfortunately, it is taking us through small towns now. I'm not sure why. It's kind of like in the middle of nowhere, to be honest. But sometimes this is the terrains that I deal with. I'll lose signal, I'll get signal. So what I did was I just previewed the route, screenshotted it, so if I do lose signal and I get to a cross intersection, I know whether to turn or not, or to keep going straight. But so far so good. I still have 5G, and the GPS is still working pretty good. The road isn't too bad. It's a 2-lane, but it's paved somewhat, so can't complain. So just want to show you guys what it looks like sometimes, what I deal with. You know, like, look at this. It's freaking nice, actually. In the winter, I can imagine how nice this looks, like freshly. You know what? I passed through here before. I remember that house. That's crazy. It's probably been a really long time that I've came this way, but I have came this way. Yeah, I remember this route, sort of. I remember that house specifically because of how cool it looks. But I'll get back to you guys. Just want to show you guys what it is and how it's going so far. And I will see you guys if anything comes up. If not, I'll see you guys at the pickup. Check out this road right before we get to our pickup. Man, I just passed a little town, and I'll be honest, I did not feel safe at all. But it's alright. Got the blicky, so you know, push comes to shove. It is what it is. But we did lose signal. As you guys can see, we got no bars, no nothing. Not even on the radio. Nothing. We are dead. We are, what do you call it? We are in the darkness of the water. Dead water, dead darkness, something like that. I don't know. We'll get a little bit, but that's nothing. That's like a fake signal or something. I don't know. My phone's still not working, or the GPS. But it's actually a pretty nice view. It's just a little scary. And I've been through some scary stuff, but I'm glad it's daytime, and I'm gonna be out of here way before dark, because I would not want to be over here in the dark or anywhere near this town if the sun is going down. If you guys know what I mean. So I'm gonna try to get this thing loaded up quick as possible and head back north, because this ain't it. So I'll see you guys in about 30 minutes tops, because it's 5 minutes. I'm gonna try to make it quick, in and out. There's a big gas station on the way back, which I'm taking the same route. I'm gonna stop there real quick, pump gas, and then boom, we're out of here, baby. So I'll see you guys in a bit. And we are all loaded up and ready to head home. You guys can see she is back there, nice and pretty. So pretty decent pickup. I did take a little bit longer than I said, because I was trying to send pictures and stuff, and I didn't have the best signal, so it took a little bit longer, but that's okay. And the guy ended up being really pretty cool, I guess. So, you know, I'm a yapper, and he was a yapper also, so we was yapping. But the truck is on the trailer. We are headed back to Chicago, and it's about 14-hour drive. So I should be there about 3, 4, 5 a.m. probably. Might take a nap because I am feeling a little tired, so we'll see. But when I get to the next big truck stop or fuel stop, I will show you guys the truck. And then, yeah, I'll be headed home so I can get some rest, because your boy is tired. And then we'll see what else the week has in store for us. We are fueling up before we get on the expressway, and this is the truck that we just picked up for your boy Ace. Nice and clean. Well, it's dirty. They got orange dirt over here, or red dirt, whatever you want to call it. You guys can see the trailer is dirty. And then yesterday, this freaking inside of the fender fell off. It was like slid in between, so I put some self tappers. I gotta fix that whole fender right there. But yeah, this is it. This thing is pretty nice, pretty clean truck overall. You guys can see the orange dirt everywhere, brown dirt, whatever. I see it on my tip, but overall pretty good trip. Now we are headed back home, and it is humid. You guys hear I got the fans on full blast, but overall it's been pretty good, so I can't complain. This is a very beautiful truck coming back to Chicago. You guys already know he's gonna give it his touch, and then it's gonna be somebody else's truck there. Probably, I think that's what's gonna happen, unless he wants to keep this one, so who knows. But I will see you guys in a couple hours. We should go from there. We are back on the road, guys. I just took an hour nap like I said I was. I did feel a little woozy, so pulled over, got some rest. We are now about 9 hours away from home. I did drive all day yesterday, all night, and then all day. Now, pretty much all day too, besides this hour nap. So in a total of basically 2 days, I've only slept about an hour and a half. And surprisingly, I don't feel too bad. I think I feel worse when I do short trips, like, 6-7 hours there, 6-7 hours back. Because usually those trips, I don't sleep the day prior, because also I'll leave like around 9-10 to be there early in the morning and get back home same day. But I feel like those trips are more exhausting than these longer ones too. Not sure why, but that's just how I feel. But we are on our way home. The trans is super happy, sitting at 136, and we did just break 190,000 miles. Well, not really, that was about 800 miles ago, but that means I did about 90,000 miles in a year, which is pretty good, but a lot of maintenance done to this old girl. But she is rolling and rolling like a brand new truck, besides these chopped ass tires that I got up front. That's alright. I just want to give you guys a quick update, and I will see you guys a little bit later. The sun's going down, so that means videos are going to be a little bit less, since there's nothing to see. It's pretty the same trip, same route here, same route back, 55 all the way down, 55 all the way back up. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. We got some sunlight. We are actually running late. I set my alarm for an hour, ended up sleeping for 2 hours, which just means I needed to sleep, I guess. But I woke up, and then I seen this guy struggling to change his spare, so maybe I overslept for a reason. Ended up having to help him out. Not really having to, but I seen him struggling, so me being nosy, I asked him, if he was good or if he needed any help. He said, yeah, he couldn't get the lug nuts off because he was doing it with a little hand wrench, and he's lucky he didn't break any studs. But yeah, I got him in and out with the oh, you better not forget his jack is down. Anyways, I got him in and out with new spare on and stuff, but we're headed home now to drop this bad mama gem off, and we are about 2 hours away. We're in Tuscola, Illinois. I was so close to home, but I did feel a little woozy last night, this morning, I guess you could say. So I decided to pull over for a little bit, make sure I was good to drive, and as you guys can see, I really needed to sleep. That's why I overslept. Probably clicked snooze on my alarm like 3 times, because I always wake up no matter what, and this time I didn't, so I knew I was pretty tired. Only good thing is that I didn't have any actual time to be home, so it is what it is with whatever time I got home. Glad the weather's nice, but the truck is back there nice and tight still, and we are rolling. So I will see you guys at Ace's shop in about 2.5 hours, depending traffic. Hopefully everything goes well, and we will go from there. We made it to Ace's shop by 9 a.m. So trip overall went pretty good, cannot complain. Have been on the road since Monday. It is Wednesday morning, so definitely has been a trip. It's been fun. These trips are always, like I said, I like these longer ones than the shorter ones, but I take in whatever comes in. Overall, I could say it's been a good trip, besides not having signal for like 30 minutes. So it took me a while to find the address, but let me get this thing unloaded and I will see you guys in a bit.